Hey, I've got a question for you today on Daily Hope. Do you ever wonder if all the sacrifices that you make for God, choosing right over wrong, really pouring yourself out to do good, are they worth it? Are the sacrifices worth it? Well, I want to spend the next few days in the book of Hebrews, and we're going to pick up at the end of chapter 11. If you've been around church or the Bible for a while, you've maybe heard Hebrews chapter 11 referred to as, quote, the Hall of Faith, like the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of famous believers from the Old Testament, and it's really this chapter that says, here's what faith looks like. And of course, each of these people went through struggle, they went through difficulty, they went through fatigue and rejection and all kinds of ups and downs. And at the very end, we're told in verse 39 that, quote, all these people earned a good reputation because of their faith, yet none of them received all that God had promised in this life. Verse 40, for God had something better in mind for us, so that they would not reach perfection without us. Now, I point out this verse because are there rewards for following God and seeking first the kingdom in this life? Well, yes, there are. And it varies from person to person, and it's really part of God's providence in the human story. Sometimes there are rewards of peace, of joy, of relationship, of purpose and fulfillment. Sometimes there are other rewards as well. But the real reward, the real reason for which we do what's right, is first to express our love to God. And the more difficult your life is today, the more of an opportunity you have to express your love to God. Do you realize when you choose Him in the difficult, it expresses how much you choose Him and how much you care about Him. It expresses your love for Him. But not only do we do what's right purely to love God and because it's the right thing to do, but there are great rewards, and the greatest rewards are not in this life. Verse 40 describes the coming kingdom of God, when we have our glorified bodies and we feast at the marriage supper of the Lamb, and we walk on streets of gold, and we live in a place where there's no crime, no cancer, no sickness, no disease, and we'll be there together with Noah and Abraham and David and Moses and Samson and all these heroes from the past, as well as heroes from the New Testament, as well as all the believers you've ever loved. And so let's remind ourselves today that we're doing what's right, not only for the results in this life, and not only because we love God, but also because there are results in eternity that will be far worth it when we look back. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for more Daily Hope.